So as we all know, last week Russia attacked Ukraine. I wanted to take a few minutes and share how Europeans are receiving this. And I'll be honest, it's been really, really hard on our European friends, on all of us, but especially on the European friends. Suzanne and I work on a team that has 22 staff and 7 different nationalities. We have majority Portuguese, we have Brazilians, Suzanne and I are Americans, we have a Brit, but we also have 2 Croatians, a Hungarian, and 2 Ukrainians. So you can imagine this has been quite a major topic for us as a team as we've talked about what's going on and what we can do. For starters, let me just say that the last 77 years, with the exception of smaller conflicts like in the former Yugoslavia, in Armenia, Azerbaijan, and Georgia, Europe has enjoyed the longest period of peace it's ever enjoyed in its history. So 77 years of peace. And now that's been broken with Russia attacking Ukraine. So people are definitely concerned. Last night during a prayer time, I asked some of our Portuguese students, how are you doing? And they're all really concerned that we could be going in towards a major world war, if not a world war, an all-out European war is a real concern. But it's also hitting our staff, as you can imagine, pretty heavily. First of all, we have 2 Ukrainians, as I mentioned. One has been here 12 or 13 years. The other, she's been here 6 years. They're a married couple. She still has family in the Ukraine. In fact, she posted videos, and it was videos her sister shot from her front balcony of bombs dropping in the far off horizon there, but still close enough where she could see the bombs. So this is very, very real for them, and as well as for our Croatians. Our 2 Croatians grew up during the Croatian War, and so when they hear about people hiding in bunkers and in bomb shelters underground, they understand exactly what that's like. In fact, he sent out an email the other day describing it, and I was like, wow. He had details I never would have thought of, but for him, that was his reality from 7 to 12 years old of running to bomb shelters, she lived as a refugee, her whole family in one room. So this is very real to them and brings up a lot of memories to them. So what we're trying to do, right now we've been praying a lot. We take time as a team every day at 11 to pray together. Last night we had a special prayer time for students and for anybody really, where we had our Ukrainian friends and other Ukrainian immigrants we have sharing. We're in the middle of creating a fund. We know that eventually we will get refugees here. So we have a retreat center that will take some, and our office and other areas, spaces of maybe our homes as well. We've talked about setting up home space for refugees. But again, we're Portugal, so we're at the end, we're the farthest west you can get. So by the time they get here, a lot of them either have family here because we have a huge Ukrainian immigrant population, or they've already settled somewhere else. I do know that our crew, or Agape, however you want to call it, offices in Hungary, in Moldova, in Romania, Poland, Slovakia, all are housing refugees, and many of our staff are housing refugees. And most of our staff there are working, meeting Ukrainian refugees at the train stations, getting them settled, giving them basic supplies that they need and things like that. So there's a lot going on. I'm really proud of how the body of Christ here in Europe has responded in reaching out and trying to do what we can to enter into this crisis and enter into people's lives. And yeah, I'll keep you informed as we figure out what more we will do. But I wanted to share with you just a little bit about how this is landing in Europe. Again, I don't really know how it's landing in the U.S. I just know how it's landing here and wanted to share that with you.